All right, welcome back to Everyone Needs an Aquarius. We back in the building, man. Shout out to everybody showing us love, man. I mean, it's been pretty dope, man. The pastries, Donald Trump. Didn't know that needed to be a comparison, Dom. That was a comparison we needed with the new Donald Trump shoes, but I guess the street said that was the comparison that we didn't know we needed.
I didn't lie. When have I lied? I might be misinformed sometimes, but lie never.
Yeah, that they are pastries, man. They are pastries. Yo, and hey, man, I was thinking about Mia Culpa before we get and jump into our topics. Hey, man, that movie's more and more ridiculous as I think about it.
Okay, so I'm gonna tell you something.
Yeah. You watched it again? You watched it again? Oh, man. I was just thinking about it. I never actually watched it again.
Because
why did you do that to yourself? I know you were Kelly Stan and all, but
I was honest when I said I didn't hate it. Could it have been better? Absolutely. But it wasn't even fun. It was shot so good.
It was.
It was beautifully shot. And I just, I don't know. Let's move on. I had fun for what it was. Okay, I told y'all that I have my my issues with Tyler Perry and his things, and I understand that I am not the hugest fan or his target audience, which is okay. But sometimes it is just nice to have and see something ridiculous. Life is crazy, and sometimes you just need a good laugh. I laughed.
I mean, I don't know. It was just too. It was just TP being TP, man. That's all.
Yeah, and TP gonna keep being TP, and that's okay because we ain't gotta watch.
Yeah,
but that's the issue. Is a lot of people are going to watch. They're going to hate watch, and have dialogues about it, and he's never gonna change.
Well, someone that I don't want to change is this brother that we've talked about before on the show that is continuously sending you music. I mean, to get at you. He is inspired.
That's what it is.
I don't know. Our the second one, which is my second option, we need to start a record label.
Okay.
Everyone needs Aquarius
agency and our record label. Okay.
We got them both. And I think this brother is actually gonna be our first signee. I'm gonna play some stuff, and then you're gonna play some stuff from him. I let me know what y'all think if he should be the first artist on the label that we have. Hold on, it's taking a little bit to come on in, brother.
I'm hoping that he does not follow or subscribe.
I mean, would he though? I mean, it'd be awesome if he did, to be honest with you, because I want to sign him, man. I don't have no money though. It's like we ain't getting I ain't got no advance money. I don't have anything.
It's literally us and Brown Sugar Records, okay? We are Dre from Brown Sugar. We ain't got no money. We don't have no Sanaa Lathan that's gonna write us a check so we could get the equipment and get studio time.
Man, it won't even let me put it into the thing. It's too small of a file. So
I have a song.
You got them. Put them up. Put it up to the mic. For to be able to hear this. I want to go first when you send me first.
This ain't our line. This ain't how we supposed to be.
This is Daryl's favorite.
Change it. You got good.
You and I, you and me, girls, we're never supposed to be like this. You and I, you and me, girls, we're never supposed
I see him on some sand
like this.
with his shirt flowing, similar to similar to Jodeci, a little bit of Jodeci and Mojave Desert, you know, with you in the background, but like in the clouds, like a picture of you in the clouds in the background while he's singing this. Keep in mind, y'all, this is what he's sending to Dom because he's trying to holler at her. And how long has this been going on since what year?
2017.
And how many? What is the one that was the most recent one he sent you? Like, what year is that?
The day before yesterday.
So this Negro.
D, man, look. Okay. So,
and you do not know him at all.
I do know him.
Oh, damn. I want you to not know him at all. He was just
yeah, no, I know him. I know him. We briefly talked back in maybe like 2014.
So had you not talked to him before the first 2017 video, song? You hadn't talked to him since 2014.
No, that's not true. I'm trying to think the last time I talked to him, because like based on the Facebook history, our Facebook history starts in 2016, but I knew him before that. So I don't know, like, because even with us texting, does
he have any real music out? Like, is he a real artist, or is this like ad hoc where he's just doing it on his own?
I am going to say I cannot confirm, because I just know that he expressed interest in wanting to do music. So and he expressed that to me years ago. So the person that he works for, because he works for somebody that is very well known, he was saying that he was supposed to put him in contact with people to get his music career going, because this person is well connected. So I never heard anything past that, and then all of a sudden in 2017 I got a voice note of him singing.
Oh man, I want to get him on the show.
And I don't know. So my homegirl, so I put it in my Insta stories, like in my private stories. And I was telling people, yes, I have mentioned that I want to A&R an album. I never mentioned that information to him, by the way. And I don't understand why I keep getting these voice notes or whatever. And some of them,
we got a business for him, Dom. We got a business for him. He just sings songs for me, and I could just send them to people. Like, your birthday coming up on the 15th.
So he gonna be singing singograms.
Yes.
Negrogram.
Negrogram.
We have to get him some vocal training.
No, I want it like that. Because that gives you a 94 feel of somebody they get one good single and like you never heard from them again, but they had like one dope track and you kind of mess with it, but they can't sing that well, but it was like cool for the moment. That's the feel he gives me. I need him.
You listen, do your thing. But
maybe I can start a group with him. Maybe we become the Whitehead Brothers Part 2, the Blackhead Brothers. Because I used to have some pipes back in the day. I can get back in the studio.
I don't want to be a dream crusher, because I never want anybody to crush my dreams. Okay,
I'm not crushing dreams. We just figured out a different route.
I told him, because the voice notes have been so frequent in the recent days. I sent him the link to a class that Billboard has,
how you do that, man?
No. Because I need to know what's the end game here. I feel like that's fair.
Was that the most recent song you just played for us?
That's the most recent song? Oh no. Here's the most
Let's hear it now. Let's hear the new joint off of
Tell me how we supposed to love, but we don't even talk
Dang,
anymore.
you telling you that?
How am I supposed to trust when I don't know who you are? Tell me what kind of love is like this.
This is 95 right here. Have you heard 112 doing this?
I can hear Smokey Robinson doing it.
Tell me what kind of love.
So I literally see him the link because NYU and Billboard have a class. It's a music industry essentials course.
Mm-hmm.
Because I will be completely honest with you, I feel that lyrically the songs are not bad. You know, they're kind of simple formulas. You know, you got that going. He knows how to make beats clearly, and you could, because based on what let's sharpen it, let's elevate. You know, like
What did he
that's
say?
why
What did he say when you sent that?
he said, "Aw," with a heart. So you're not interested in that. So when he sent me the voice note, the one that I just played, I did.
You know what, Dom? I got an idea for us, nigga. Oh, this is the best one I've had. He could do our intro. Ask him, will he sing an intro for us? I'll write it down. I'll write it.
He gonna ask us for some money.
No, we gonna put him out there. We gonna, you know what I'm saying? Tell him he put his little beat tagline on it or whatever. Aristrada on the beat or whatever.
Listen, it's always gonna be something. It's like, it ain't supposed to be like this. You be listening to these rumors. Like I swear.
Dude, that's what we want. You should be listening to these rumors. Yes, we need to employ him. Listeners, please look. I'm gonna put up a poll as soon as we drop this. And be like, hey, should he do the new Everyone Needs Aquarius intro?
All right. Well,
yeah.
I asked him. So I was like, in sending me these voice notes, what is your ultimate goal? Are you looking to work in the industry? He said, don't do me. I was sharing stuff. I freestyle in my car. It's not the best quality. I just need to get feedback, but I know folks.
Ask him, can he do an intro for us?
Listen, I said no one was doing.
The I Only Listen to 90s Music podcast is a show for 80s babies who were 90s kids. If you were a No Limit soldier, then this is your show. If you believe that Cash Money is not an army but was a Navy, this is the show for you. If you and your friends ever tried to sing a song written by Escape, In Vogue, Shy, or Voiced Men at a talent show during middle school, this is your show. The I Only Listen to 90s Music podcast is a bunch of 80s babies talking about all the songs and things that we loved when we were kids and teenagers. So if you went to the skating rink and you were at a lock-in, this is the show for you. If you think that Tevin Campbell was the original Prince of R&B, this is the show for you. If you don't understand the conflict between Monica and Brandy, but you're kind of on Monica's side and understand why Brandy got punched, this is the show for you. Make sure that you tune in, subscribe, click the little subscribe link. We're here. We're going to talk about all things 90s music. This is the show for you.
I was legitimately asking to see where your head was because you have been sending me these voice notes for a while. With that said, the lyrics are solid. You should legit take that course that I sent. Knowing people doesn't always get you in the door, but taking that course could.
And what did he say after that?
He said, okay, babe, easy. I didn't mean no harm.
Everyone needs an Aquarius. You need one on your side. We care about the people but we don't take no bullshit now. So I'm telling you,
Well,
I
you
might
just did
need
the intro, so what we need him for? You just did it.
because I want him to do it. Because I probably want him to record a video of it too, and I can put some graphics around it.
It
And
could
like
just be
a
simple.
Aquarius going around it.
Everybody needs an Aquarius. Like, everybody hates Chris theme song.
Yes. Oh man. See, now you got me. Now I gotta find out this. Now I gotta find this Negro. I gotta do my deep dive.
I'll tell you exactly who it is when we go offline.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I have no problem sharing who that is.
I'll be like, hey man, I heard you be up here singing on people's DMs. Can I ask you?
Well, he doesn't live in St. Louis, but he originates from St. Louis. He still has family there.
If I go to his page, will we have common friends?
I don't think so, because he should be pushing 50. I feel like he's in his 50s. Let me look at his profile, because we have 5 friends in common.
Are these 5 friends my friends?
I'm gonna say 3 of them probably are. Yeah, I'm gonna say for sure 3 of them. I'm not sure about this one girl that went to middle school with me, but I know for sure 3.
Okay.
Because one of them is Jason Tatum's cousin.
Oh yeah, my people. Yeah. Somebody else that since we're gonna keep this going on, y'all. I need y'all to support me on this. Hit up Dom, go to St. Angeles on IG. Or you can go to TikTok as well. St. Angeles on there. We on there as TikTok as well, SOLC Network, but go to St. Angeles on there. Just I wouldn't say give her a light nudge to go after this guy for our first signing to our record label, and that'll be his first song. Everyone Needs, of course, be the first single on a compilation album.
I'm done with you. Let's move on. We're not staying here no longer. We have spent too much time on this.
The music is this brother here that I'm just gonna let him say what he had to say here. I'm just gonna let it speak for himself here as soon as this pops on up. I can't believe this character right here though. Is it my thing messing up? My device is having trouble sharing. What is going on?
You and I, you and me.
That's what I'm saying. This brother, I love his swagger. I'm loving his swagger. Like it's something about this brother that is doing okay for me. Damn, I don't know what's up with StreamYard's messing up sharing this stuff. All right.
Comedians do these jokes. They say something that you said, and then they bust it and put it in their own way.
They remix it.
But this is something that I didn't say at all. So I have no control over this. You said I'm top 5 rappers. You said I spit hot fire. And I'm over here as a kid saying, what are they talking about? Not only that, but right after, anytime I send my music to DJs, they say, oh, that's the nigga that David Chappelle made fun of. Now I'm good on it. Not only that, but every promoter says, nah, we're not booking him. So now I have a newborn and the fridge. In 2005, I'm empty. No one is calling me. Everyone is laughing. This is legend now. I'm legend now. Now I'm legend. I'm fucked up for what you just did. And you're not answering the phone. No one is answering the phone. So everybody said, oh, you're busting out, man. You've gone through, man. You make it. How? When at that time, no one picking up their phone. Not a one label. And at that time, you had to sign to a record label, not one label. And I know all of them. So I'm calling them direct. That joke, gone by. That joke took over.
That joke burned your career.
The joke actually burned it. I couldn't do nothing.
Dylan, Dylan says that it is Dave Chappelle's fault, as y'all have heard, that the reason that he has not blown up, as y'all can hear. I would like to say I'm going to start it first, Dom, on this topic. No, Dylan, it's Puffy fault. P. Diddy fault. Y'all ain't do nothing. It's not Dave Chappelle making fun of y'all with some jokes.
I'm gonna tell you this, because the band album, it was hella solid. But that's the thing. It's like, think about Danny D. Kane. Danny D. Kane had 2 like multi-platinum albums. The band, it was fire. Puffy broke y'all up because y'all was being niggerish. So
And
you
it's
had
too many
Sarah.
different styles. Y'all had too many different styles and too much going on. It was just all over the place.
What was Sarah's like? Something happened when you touch me. I get open and my legs start quivering. But then and Diamond was like, throw him in the fire, spit out. Like it literally was like that. It's like, I remember that. But okay, here's the kicker. The messed up thing about that time versus now is the difference in what you see that has happened in the music industry and the shift. Because the music industry used to be taken so seriously because you had DJs not wanting to play his shit based on a skit, where nowadays that shit would blow up. And unfortunately, he was ahead of his time, and he just couldn't figure out how to capitalize
Monetize in the back end.
Yeah, well, because I mean, he did say he was calling Chappelle and them. They wasn't picking up the phone, like to tell,
Why should they pick up
also,
the phone now?
I mean, I guess he just wanted to talk. He wanted to have a conversation and just say, like, "Hey, can you make some plays for me?" Because it's like, nigga, you fucked my shit up. Like your spoof fucked my shit up. I can't even. I'm trying to do my own solo thing, and niggas is not playing me on the radio. Like they refuse to touch my shit because they think of that fucking skit. And I'm trying to make plays. I got a family to feed, and you fucking my bag up. I'm not mad at him wanting to have that conversation. But it just sucks. Honestly, everybody just needs to get together. And
you don't want to hear the second part of this. Hold on. Stop the presses. Dylan's an Aquarius. February 8th.
Honestly, I'll tell you something. Peggy Hill from the King is Aquarius as well. And she is very chaotic. And she's a February Aquarius at that. And I was pissed.
He's February 8th. Dylan is.
And I think Peggy is February 7th or 9th. Hey, the real Aquarius season don't start until you hit the 12th, okay?
It's a 4-day
course. The 10th through the 18th?
18th. We have to keep shortening it. We got to keep shortening it because of the people. It's already the shortest window of a sign, and we keep on chopping it down.
Listen, it be like that. It be like that.
Oh man, that's hilarious.
Listen, I think about having a kid, by the way, I've been trying to figure out because I want an air sign kid. And so I would love an Aquarius. Like I got a homegirl, she's an Aquarius, and both of her kids are Aquariuses. The way that I'm trying to do the math to time this.
Hey, you probably ain't the only person that tries to do that either. That's the funny part.
Yeah, I'm like, they said that people have been doing that because they don't want like certain kids, like so somebody like, oh, I don't want a Gemini kid, I don't want like a Cancer kid. Because my niece, she's a Cancer, and I was telling Chantel, I was like, hey, hold that little motherfucker in for a little longer.
Well, let's get back to Dylan.
We can hit Leo. Well, we can hit Leo, but yeah, no, poor Dylan. Because Dylan, I think Dylan would have been kind of at that time a breath of fresh air in the industry because he was so silly but outspoken. kind of witty and funny.
And also that dance hall was starting to get big then too, because you had well, at least on the mainstream level, because you had Sean Paul, you had Beanie Man, Pawnee River with Rihanna and all that stuff going. Like, it was the Caribbean vibe was getting more. Okay, my bad, Pawnee. Somebody got Pawnee River,
I think, but
yeah, I think it is a dance. Y'all knew what I meant. But that vibe of like dance hall reggae vibe was coming more mainstream, so he could have capitalized on it.
Yeah, so it's just unfortunate what happened to him, but also I don't know if he had a label or a team that was, really helping him, or if he was just kind of doing that on his own, where he was Dre.
Remember, he was kind of a dude that was all over the place though too. You remember, he was like, even on the show, he was kind of like not showing up. I don't know if I'm gonna be in the group. He was kind of like, he was on, ended up being like on 2 songs on the album. Like,
yeah, it seemed like he had some other things going on, but shout out to you, Dylan. Maybe you can have a podcast, you interviewing people, talking about what was it really like being on Making the Band, because all of them had something happening. Like, you had Babs was tussling with Ness, and then Sarah and her husband, they ultimately finally, it took them too long to get divorced.
Yeah, because she stabbed them up. Yeah, she stabbed them up.
So
and her husband should have known this was gonna be over. She's gonna blow up, and like and then he was like one of those like jealous kind of dudes.
Yeah,
like, I gotta be at the house. Like, hold on, she's like becoming an artist. It's not gonna. This whole dynamic of y'all relationship is gonna change.
Yeah,
Dylan, it'll be all good, my brother.
It's just it was just, I was just not.
But it's Diddy's fault though, not Chappelle's.
Yeah,
right? It's Diddy, and we all know why he's a half part-time criminal, allegedly. What? It's true.
Because I almost.
True. It's true.
And I was like, you almost said we spit my drink out.
It's 50 cents, and I believe everything. He did that shit. I believe it. You believe it? He did that shit.
He did that shit.
He did that shit. He did that shit. All that shit. He did it all.
Like that.
Wait, since we're talking about music real quick, I want to just hop up on Meek Mill real quick.
Oh, okay. Breaking news.
Meek. Tramico.
Is that his name?
Rameek. His name is something. Yeah, there's Meek in his name. I think it's Rameek or Trameek.
Let me look this up.
Rameek, sir.
Robert Rameek. Robert Rameek Williams.
Yes. You gotta see, this is how Drake was able to get you with them Twitter fingers. You are making this worse for yourself. And the interesting thing is that there's a comic that did a joke last night in Philly about Meek Mill as a gay comic.
Andrew Schultz did it.
Yes.
From the Brilliance.
Hella funny. The very witty. And Meek is like, this is the first time I was able to laugh, at these gay jokes and comments or whatever. But I'm like, so a white guy say something that's funny, but when niggas be saying jokes, it's not funny. I'm gonna need the same energy on both parts, sir. You are incriminating yourself and making it worse. Shut up. Just shut up. Go off grid. Don't respond to stuff. But you are every day. It is something. Now you're talking about getting the feds involved, and I'm like, huh?
I thought we don't snitch. I thought that's what we do. We don't snitch.
There's people that are able to get online and say whatever. Yeah, it's true. They can. But that also comes with the level of celebrity. We know that trolls exist. We know that people are always going to have opinions. They're not facts. But you are making it seem like this might be a fact. You are breezing past everything, just like all the niggas. When it comes to this puffy shit, y'all breezing past the biggest point here, which is sexual assault, the abuse, and the rape, all of that.
That don't mean nothing. We mad because we want to talk about somebody
Man,
being.
because we think you gay. Y'all, black people, y'all gonna stop black people in one day. This is ridiculous. Meek Mill, shut the fuck up. Moving on.
Somebody else, I forgot who. Somebody just made a joke and said, "Was Dreams and Nightmares really about something else?" The song "Dreams and Nightmares" about something else. I forgot who it was. That wasn't me, y'all. That was not me. I forgot who I saw did that. Let me see. Hold on. It wasn't me, y'all. I know y'all laughing, but it's not me that said Dreams and Nightmares.
I mean, even in him trying to clarify or find humor in certain things, if you read in between the lines of what he's saying, it just all sounds sus. Again, don't care. Don't care, because that's not the issue here.
No, it's not at all.
It's not, we don't care about that. Like, do you, boo? Because what you do in your bedroom and do what you do, period, really don't have nothing to do with me because you don't pay my bills.
Oh, that's a very big part right there. Like, you definitely ain't paying now.
You don't pay my bills. Stop making it weird. Just stop making it weird.
All right. Somebody else. I mean, there's a lot of weirdness going on here. Man, all right. What's going on with this Madonna and Luther Vandross thing, Dom? Like, what is Madonna doing out here?
So, okay. Madonna ass thought it was cute to include Luther Vandross in her tribute to people, you know, like different people that lost their lives to AIDS. Somehow Luther Vandross got caught up in the mix, and so his team, his estate had to reach out to her to tell her to remove his image because that ain't how he died.
Allegedly.
So Madonna has honored the request.
Allegedly. I like to put allegedly in there.
Well, listen, the nigga had a stroke.
From what? Complications.
Oprah. Nigga, the nigga weight was yo-yoing and going. You know how much stress that is on your body?
I'm just saying.
Pause this. That somebody told you.
Look, y'all, I've been banned. We had to pause this. I've been banned from quoting more on this story. You continue, Dom. I'm just going to just muzzle myself.
I said, listen, we all know Luther Vandross passed away in 2005 due to complications from a stroke he had suffered 2 years prior. So while they appreciated Madonna's recognition of those who lost their lives to AIDS, Luther Vandross was never diagnosed with AIDS or the HIV virus. I just have what be happening in the white world? Why is it so hard for y'all to check black facts, black images? You talking about, let's say, who's a famous black person? Let's say you're talking about Tracy Ellis Ross, and then you put up a picture of Chloe Bailey. So because both of them got fat asses, you confuse the two? It doesn't make sense. I don't understand why it is so hard for y'all to check y'all facts when it comes to our shit. Because the way that y'all be trying to fact check us and come into our spaces about bullshit or whatever, just like the trolls in our comments about the Trump sneakers and all of that shit. Well, no, this is not what happened. Why you check our shit? Give a fuck about us. Okay. And fuck all these companies that's stopping the, wiping out the DEI programs, which we knew was going to happen. And here we are. The trend is over. No more inclusion. And the people pushing for that shit.
Look.
Parents that was pushing for that. Like, I just want you don't even realize how that also included them. But whatever, I digress. But I just don't understand how we got here, because I know what I saw, and I know what I saw on Oprah when he did an interview from his wheelchair with his slurred speech.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I'm on an embargo. You put me on an embargo, so I'm letting you run with this.
You're not about to start rumors up here. We're not about to get canceled before.
Not a rumor. This is not, I mean, I'm saying I'm not starting any rumors. I'm just saying this is during my conspiracy theory period. I'd say 2003 is my last year. He passed in 05. He got sick in 04. So that was when I was still trying to get off that conspiracy theory narcotic in 04. So I'd already had this kind of in my spirit, this conspiracy theory. So that's where that comes from.
Okay, you know what? We're here. Say it.
No, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it.
Nope. Go.
I'm not gonna do it because it's horrible and it's not right for just because someone allegedly was gay that we automatically say that they had AIDS. That's not fair.
Yeah, that's like Team America in the song was like everybody has AIDS.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, not everybody.
Yeah. So ultimately, it's that. So that's just. I don't know what's going on with Madonna either.
Yeah, I didn't even. This
like,
this is over in Europe too, right? This is on our European leg of her tour, right? Yeah, I don't understand what she's doing.
I don't know what's I don't want to shame people for doing what they want to do. It's their bodies. But I just remember at one point how very holistic Madonna was and into Kabbalah and all these things and being peaceful. And
now she's back to human nature, Madonna back in the early 90s.
Yeah, like all these injections and fillers and this weird BBL. I don't know if they butt pads or what. But Madonna looks crazy as hell.
She does. She's trying to get the share on, I think.
I don't know. I just want it to be over.
Oh man. What's going on with this Usher and Russell Simmons thing with this picture that Usher put it out, right? Of him and Russell Simmons. All the goodwill from your halftime show potentially could be thrown out the window, right? Or doesn't even matter.
Well, the tour is all sold out. So unless some sponsors stop pulling out.
Or people start returning tickets.
Yeah, like and it's for all sales are final with Ticketmaster. They put that in their terms and conditions. Ultimately, Usher shared a video footage, like it was kind of like a reel, like I believe. It was photos of him and Russell Simmons in Bali doing yoga and all of this shit. And Russell Simmons has been the center of controversy for some years now regarding his behavior towards women, people that have worked for him, taking advantage of them, coercing them into situations. And as we know, he's only been cleared of one, and that was a situation where a woman accused him of sexual assault, but then she turned around and sexed him 3 days later. So the court threw it out. Recently, something has come up about Russell Simmons and a worker and his inappropriate behavior.
Russell like the Russell, he's Hustle Simmons.
And I don't see, this is what we talk about when you are able to think quickly on your feet and think about the long lasting effects of certain decisions that you decide to make. And Usher thought that it was okay for him to share a photo. We're not going to talk about how verbally abusive he's been to his children, his ex-wife.
Allegedly.
Oh no! Oh baby, the video was shared. Aoki Lee shared that video.
With them talking with their mom.
Yes, allegedly. We're not going to confirm or deny because Kiki is from St. Louis, so she has a hustle mentality. Not going to take that away from my girl.
What she does.
But ultimately, Usher, my Libra friend, what the fuck
are you doing?
You know that the majority of your audience is a female fan base, and now the majority of them are Black. And I'm not gonna make an extreme statement right here because you know all the girls like to pick and choose what they want to be in a tizzy about. But why would you do that? Why would you do that? Why did you think that was okay? And so they were going crazy under his comments. He deleted it. And I could just imagine the damage control that your company, your
PR
people
team,
do, take care of because you posted a picture because you thought it was cute because you was doing some fucking yoga.
Yeah, but you didn't have to put that. You could have sent that to your private group of friends, like, "Hey, man, even though, regardless of whatever you feel about Russell, but that was just supposed to be a private picture." You know what I'm saying?
We don't need. This is what's wrong with today. People don't know how to have.
Let me ask you this, though. Does it matter because Drake doing the same stuff with Tory Lanez? Does it matter? Is it gonna even matter for real? Because nobody seemed like they care that much.
In regards to the Tory Lanez and Drake thing, we talked about it last week. We know that Drake thrives off of controversy, being the center of attention, light skin things, right? But ultimately, that's never been Usher's MO. Usher don't have to do any of that stuff. When it came up in a conversation with my friend, I had a homeboy send it to me. It's like, look at this bullshit. And then he mentioned something about a comeback, Usher and his comeback. I said, Usher didn't need a comeback. Usher's always been relevant. He might have just been chilling for a second, but Usher's always been relevant. Making music, him and Zaytoven had the EP. Usher's always been relevant. So it wasn't like he needed the Super Bowl, to be honest, because he already had a successful residency in Vegas. Now he has this tour. Your album isn't that great, Usher. I'm going to say it sounds like a lot of random bonus tracks. You got like maybe three solid tracks. But with that said, whatever, right? Niggas got to stop being weird. And I'm not even going to blame it on weird. Y'all got to learn how to have something for yourself, like you said. We know you got a private Instagram where you probably share more of your life with your close friends. We know a lot of people have those, which is not a big deal. I respect that. But also it's like when you are a public figure and you are your funds and stuff thrive off of our pockets, because that's the reality. We talked about this before. There's certain things you just can't do, and it's that.
Yep. You just can't do it.
You just can't do it. And we know that because just like, so, because it would be even weirder if he posted a picture. Now, if he slipped up and posted a picture of him and Puffy, knowing all what we know, the way that people that were affiliated with Puffy that removed stuff from their page.
They sure did. People went through a cleanse.
They went through and they cleaned their shit up.
You not lying.
Probably some of the people that probably witnessed some of that abuse. But that is, I'm going to be honest, posting a picture with Russell Simmons, like neck and neck, if you posting a picture with, if it was Puff Daddy. Because Russell Simmons, both of the situations we've known about for a long time, because we've always heard whispers about things, and even people that work at Global Blonde, like
I'm Doja. They sleep. Yeah, we part of Just Posted Podcast, man. The best show on this network. Come on, check, girl.
Seriously, man. Just Posted. It's just me and Doja sitting back talking about what the fuck going on in the world and the streets.
We said labor of love. He said labor of love. I ain't say that shit. Shout out to, everybody coming to watch, though, man. We really appreciate y'all. Holla at y'all later.
Hey, man, this nigga just tall for no reason.
Gone.
And he do regular jobs. Don't forget that.
A lot of people that were in the center of controversy, some of the men that worked for that, Russell Simmons owned Global Grind. and women have been speaking up and out about the things that they had experienced. So it's been there. It is just now we are more into this movement of, you know what, we don't have to take this, and we're gonna speak up. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I just didn't make no sense for him to even be sitting there. I mean, he could do it, you know, and hang out with if he believes that, you know, not Usher, and Russell, and hey, but you didn't have to share it, man. That could have been just a private. Yeah. Another person that's another Russell, and we in trouble. He's actually getting paid, which is gonna be weird too. Russell Wilson is been cut by the Denver Broncos, Sierra's boo. But he is guaranteed $85 million of that contract regardless, and then he can go sign with another team and get more money. So I don't know why some people trying to sounds like a win to me. Look, you know, in the athletic spectrum of the game, yeah, it's a little bit disappointing to be cut by a team. But it doesn't really matter. He's got a Super Bowl. He's been to another Super Bowl. He's got a bad wife. I mean, he's a little corny sometimes, but hey, it is what it is, man. That brother doing all right for himself.
Why my homegirl say, she's like, I got an unpopular opinion. I think Sierra cornier than Russell Wilson. And I was like, oh girl.
Nah.
It was so funny. I was just like, that's hella funny. I mean, it is an unpopular opinion. I don't understand why people feel like Russell Wilson is corny, a square, and this all really started. But this is Future's fault, and it is the podcast. Because you remember, I posted my picture of Channing Crowder, and I was like, "Good morning to everybody," but that square, and that nigga sent me a message.
Yes,
and he was trying to explain what he was saying and breaking it down, and I was like, "What you're saying is not helping your case, and you sound like the square."
It's true.
Yeah, it's so strange to me, but ultimately, so he ends up appearing on what podcast is that Russell Wilson was just on with the Chocolate Brother, and so he's breaking down what happened and what the clause was in his contract.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know, I was just getting this energy from Russell. I was like, okay, I see why she, why she mess with you, why that's your wife, because it was like the way he spoke, even the way he spoke about her, how he was like, oh, I'm gonna get her. He had his eye on her and he went after her. It was this confidence that was there, because he seems like, I would say, I think people are confusing corny with shy, because there's a shyness there that I feel that Russell Wilson gives off. I don't think it's corny. I think it's kind of shy. And so I feel like sometimes people could be confusing the two, because we really don't really hear him talk too much. You don't say too much. You don't do too much.
But he also could be just corny too, though.
You can be corny and you can be shy and corny. But I feel like more shy.
There's nothing wrong with being corny. It's nothing
wrong. But I believe that he knew what he was getting himself into. He was like 10 steps ahead of
the situation.
And we love a man like that. We love a woman like that. That's always 10 steps ahead. Like, I have to protect myself, because you just never know what could happen. And had he obliged and then he stepped foot on that turf and something happened to him, he would have been fucked.
Yeah.
So yeah. And also, like he said, he was setting a precedent for a lot of other people. Don't be letting these people punk you. Don't let them try to like push you around like a rag doll. So I respect it. Like, I'm about my body and I'm about my bag. So
that's true.
That's true. Hey, I'm gonna put that on the shirt. But that
I'm about my body and my bag. That's a dope t-shirt concept. I'm about my body and my life.
It might sound like I'm selling coochie, but
the wrong people get that t-shirt, it will be.
But it's just talking about, and when you say I'm about my body, that, you know, that also includes, you know, your health, your fitness, your mental health, all these different things that we talk about, and wanting to be better versions of ourselves also in the physical sense. So yeah, I'm about my bag and I'm about my body, you know.
And
So
for the brothers, I got one for y'all. I'm about them bodies in my bag. From the brothers out there, you know, if you want to get to the other line, the other t-shirt line of the situation.
I can't stand you, but it's true. So I shout out to him, you know, for not backing down.
Bodies and bags.
Yeah, he gonna get picked up by somebody else.
Yeah.
How old is Russell Wilson anyway? Because like I think Sierra older than him. I think he
might be mid-30s.
Yeah, and so he knocking Sierra. Sierra looks so good. I'm sorry.
He's 35.
Okay, he's 30. Oh damn, I'm older than because Sierra older than me. Sierra's pushing 40.
38.
Yeah. Sierra looks so good. They went somewhere a couple weeks ago. I think it was the SAG Awards. And she had on this like leather outfit, and it was like this brownish. It was almost kind of like a sienna brown.
Okay.
That might have been on purpose for her. Because her daughter named Sienna. And she still kind of had, because you know she just had a baby, so she still got that baby weight. She looked so good, and you could just see he was just enamored and in love with her. She looked, I was like, shit, bitch, I'm enamored. Come on over. I ain't gay, you know, word to Meek Mill, but I'm like, I'll have a body party with you. Shit.
Not enough Sierra's.
Which is oddly one of Russell Wilson's favorite Sierra songs, by the way, and Future.
Yeah, I saw that. That was weird. Like,
yeah, but hey, I appreciate your honesty.
Yeah, I mean, hey, I'm just saying, stall out Russell Wilson, y'all. Like all the players out there, I know we called him corny for a while. Let's stall him out. You know, doing anything. I know y'all can't wait for their relationship to fall off. Oh man, I'm gonna get off the internet for a week.
It's so weird how people interject, like, or add people to the conversation about something, and it's like, why am I in it? And so anytime y'all talk about Future, why y'all talking about Russell Wilson and vice versa, it's very, and y'all talk about that nigga people, y'all the ones that's corny and lame, because I don't understand. Like the two, he just take care of the man kid, you know. He got $1 million, so I'm gonna go where I get the most attention and nurturing, and you know, and love. So what's the problem? It sounds like a lot of bitter baby daddies and fuck niggas to me, but
100%. That's what it is. That's 100% what it is. In some of those cases.
Yeah.
All right. Last topic. This one is a little bit shorter, abbreviated show because we've been giving y'all a whole bunch. I mean, it ain't that many topics out there for real, but we still want to keep our schedule going. This Vince Staples show. Let's talk about it. What'd you think about the Vince Staples show?
I love Vince Staples.
I do too.
Vince Staples is so funny, and the Vince Staples show is Atlanta meets Long Beach, California. It is witty.
I would even say Curb Your Enthusiasm meets Long Beach more because he got that deadpan kind of feel like
I get what you're saying, but I'm talking about like the scenarios.
Okay.
So like how the nigga was chasing him in episode, what was that, 3 through the fleet? Because some shit when they was a kid, but niggas be holding grudges. And it's like, oh my gosh, it was so great. It was so great. And I hate that it was only 5 episodes, right? So
and they were like 20-minute episodes too.
Yeah. But it's all the things that kind of happen to us as Black people as in general. I will say this, it was more literal, whereas Atlanta is more kind of Afro surrealism.
Yep.
Because like hypotheticals that kind of happen or immersive experience. I wonder if somebody coined the term Afro immersive, because
Afro immersive. That's actually a good thing.
Because there was the episode, like, so remember when they were over in Amsterdam?
Yes.
And then the different scenarios, that was definitely Afro immersion. So because just based on some of the things that was happening, I have to rewatch Atlanta. I'm skipping the Teddy Perkins episode because they gave me too much anxiety. I had to take a break and go smoke.
What was wrong with the Teddy?
It was too high angst for me. And I had to go take a break. And I remember it wasn't just me, it was a lot of people that's like, I had to pause that shit and go for a walk around the block. It was too much happening. Because you just didn't know what was gonna happen. But shout out to Vince Staples, because Vince Staples is just funny and he's so authentically himself. And Vince Staples is a breath of fresh air.
I agree. And it was just fun. It was a fun show.
Yeah.
Just, this is crazy days for me in Long Beach. And supposedly the story with this guy and the singing in the jail is a true story. It's anecdotal. Really? It's a true story. Yeah, he said that he had to go into jail right before he had a big meeting, and he's waiting to get out. And he said they kept moving him from like cell to cell, and they kept moving the dude with him, and he just kept singing to him and everything. And he was just like, "Dang, cuz like I can't do nothing for you." And he's kept singing along with him and everything. And then
kind of similar to the voice notes that's happening in my inbox.
Yes, but yours is kind of he's really trying to come out. I mean, he's trying to get at you.
I don't think it's that. I think he's bored. I think he's just trying to. Apparently, I give great advice and comments. I told you the lyrics are cool. I like the lyrics. Smokey Robinson wants to talk about orgasm and sex. Let's sell him a song. Shit.
And no, what's so funny is with the Vince Staples, that last episode, that's every black man has had that situation in their life with a woman. Every one of them. That's it. I was like, has he reading into my life? Like this is.
Yeah,
I went through all this stuff to get this stuff, and y'all still up in a box. And you done went through all this stuff to make sure that everybody was comfortable, but it wasn't enough.
Mm-hmm. I appreciate it so much. Somebody made a comment saying that they felt like Issa Rae and Vince Staples should do something together, which would be interesting. And probably not starting something together. Maybe she produced something for him. Yeah. Now
he wrote on this show though too. He wrote a lot on this show, so maybe they could write something together.
Yeah, I think that would be fun. And I love seeing black men that in spaces where you wouldn't necessarily peg them or pin them. Let me say not peg, because y'all know how y'all get.
Pause.
Yeah. But I was watching this. Somebody did a thread of crazy things that Vince Staples was saying. One of the clips was like, he don't be having parties, he don't have people over his house. And I think he was talking to Big Boy or Charlemagne, and he was like, why the fuck would I tell you where I live? Like, I live with my mama. Like, and then it was like, so if you have a lady, you don't invite her over. He said, fuck no. He's like, so what? We break up and she get mad. She waiting in my alleyway in her Ford Prius. Yeah, I fell out. Vince Staples is just funny. He's just so.
But you feel like he's dead serious though too. Like he's dead ass serious.
That's the thing. Now he's somebody. Now I would like to see him him dive into stand up a little bit, because he's more of a clearly with the music he's a storyteller. Mm-hmm. So I would love to see how he tackles that space.
Yeah, and what was interesting is his music has started growing me. I didn't like his music originally. I liked him more as a personality than his music, but this last Vince Staples project was actually real good. And I was like, okay, Vince is coming along, because I really didn't like his music previously before that.
Yeah, I know that he said that he owes a lot of the switch up and to Schoolboy Q.
Oh, and Schoolboy Q makes some fucking good music.
And he said that ultimately I don't know if he was thinking about quitting music, but whatever it was, I know that he mentioned stuff wasn't hitting. And so Schoolboy Q was telling him all his stuff was too slow. So it kind of made him take a step back and kind of reassess. And he kind of helped. He said nobody else was kind of really even telling him anything, but Schoolboy Q was the one that said something to him. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Shout out to you, Vince Staple. We love
Yeah.
you.
Yeah, no, Vince Staples, man, it was an awesome show, man. It was great. I'm looking forward to seeing what you can produce going forward in the future, man.
Yeah, because he was hella funny on Abbott too.
Oh yeah, he was real fun on. I mean, the thing is though, he plays a straight man so well that it's funny.
Yeah.
That's the thing. It's like, yeah, why would I do that?
And then do you think you also owe a lot of that to that writer's room, Tyler Perry? Because you know it's not and I can see the writer's room on Abbott being an eclectic group of people, and so you have people that represent everybody, which is how the jokes are able to really land. Because the principal,
she's hilarious.
It's so funny. But that scene where what was the white guy's name? Simon,
the one other teacher, the small the redhead. Yeah.
So when it comes out, when they say they realize that he has a black boyfriend, and she says black, and he says Zach. I'm like, this is so black right now. It was everything, and I love Abbott, and I love them even more because they put my friend on there, and my friend might be coming back for a couple more episodes. So
what'd your friend play on there?
A parent.
Oh, okay. Was it the parent that was hood that had the tattoo across her chest?
No, he.
Oh, okay.
He was at I believe it was like some sort of PTO or PTA night.
Okay, and he was one of the people.
He might also be from St. Louis. He might also.
Oh yeah. Oh man, another show I do want. No, have you watched Johnson yet?
I'm catching up. I'm still catching up.
Okay, we'll wait to review that one because I finished season 3. I ran through the whole thing. I ran through all 3.
I gotta catch up. Maybe
shout out to Tahir who's on season 3 and it's ridiculous on there.
Yeah, I mean, can we tell Risha? Can I get a guest spot? I'm trying to get my resume, as the blacks say up.
Not resume, resume. I'm gonna get my resume.
Yeah. So yeah.
No, we need to finish. You got to watch Johnson if we can talk about Johnson.
Okay. And y'all don't forget that Tahir is coming to St. Louis for one of his birthday show, his 40th birthday show with Sidney Castillo, who is also witty and funny. 2 great guys. So yeah, the Helium. Y'all go sell it out. And I know y'all gonna pack it out last minute because he cussed us out last night because he was like, "Can y'all not wait till the last minute? Because that has me, I'll be shitting."
Right, and because you noted out like, is anybody gonna show up?
Yeah, is anybody gonna show up? He packed that motherfucker out last night. We had so much fun. So y'all go support your people.
Support. Where can everybody hit you up at, Don?
Y'all can find me at St. Angelus on Instagram. I have an amazing candle line. Say -Angelus. Use code Aquarius at checkout for a nice surprise. In the show notes, I have an amazing podcast, solo podcast where I interview people, whiskey, sour, libations, and conversations. This week's episode the episode that's currently out is our review of Mea Culpa, as well.
It was good. That was good too. That was good. That was a good
episode. We talk about some sex, and there might be some handcuffs in the dishwasher. So yeah, check it out.
All right. Well, thank y'all for listening. As always, we'll be back. Peace.